another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Toppin is out there with Kispert. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Hartenstein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Cavaliers, we've got Durant. Adebayo is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. This should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Now, here's Vassell. Pass to Adebayo. 6 to shoot. Baseline jumper. Holiday gets the bucket.
Plays mature and under control. Holiday doesn't need the flashy plays. He's very comfortable with that mid-range.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. One word, Doris, that comes to mind to describe this Cleveland team is scrappy.
Kevin, it's the perfect descriptor because you love how hard and how together this group plays. And to me, that represents their culture. Boy, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has become a walking bucket, folks. This is now an elite NBA scorer. An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Got a piece of it. Robinson, that's good. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Vassell, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And the added strength coming into play for Vassell. Nice job scoring through the contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Oh, my goodness. How good was that move by Shea? Creating a bucket. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Pass to Vassell. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Thompson. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Durant sends it back.
How about the defense from Kevin Durant? Sends that shot back.
Here's Toppin. From outside, off the mark. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And Holiday kicks to Vassell. Robinson, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Holiday. Passes it to Adebayo. And good that time.
Just playing so strong down low. Adebayo knows you got to be ready for the fight inside.
Toppin, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Thompson. 12 points his last outing. Gilgeous-Alexander against Holiday. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
You know, Klay Thompson is calm, cool, and collected. The quick release to beat the shot clock.
Robinson with it. Picked up by Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. Makes it off the glass. Thompson's got 7 points.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Thompson against Vassell. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Thompson. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Vassell. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Oh, aggressive defense. And Vassell doesn't let it bother him at all. Gets right through the contact.
Here's Toppin. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
KD looking around. Back to Adebayo. Shot clock at 5. Elbow shot is on the way. It's tipped. And it's Kispert in the corner. To the inside. And the layup falls. He has 5.
Excellent concentration by Obi Toppin. It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. This guy's physical, and he's willing to absorb that contact.
Here's Holiday. Rebound, Minnesota. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserve.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
36 seconds left here in the first quarter. The shot's good.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
Durant finds Holiday. Shot to stop the run. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Obi Toppin hits first.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Vanderbilt comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Payne in for Vassell. Josh Green's checked in for Minnesota. Allen comes in for Klay Thompson. Free throw good. Adebayo.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
And a big guy with his quickness, it's just not fair. I mean, how can you guard that? Pressured that shot by getting the hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Minnesota in the lead. Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
Cameron Payne is out there with Holiday, and it's Durant. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Tice in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Devin Vassell knows where his bread is buttered. He said, I want to excel at the defensive end. When I was at Florida State, you're not going to play if you don't play defense. That stuck with me. You can't control makes and misses, but you can control what you do on the defensive end. Kevin?
Oh, David, I like that mentality. Good for him. Hey, thanks for that story. Damian Lee, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. You've heard people say it's a make-or-miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
Now the pass to Toppin. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Allen for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Allen's got the lead up to 10 now for Minnesota.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backcourt.
And that's a foul called on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game. Bones Hyland is checked in for Minnesota.
Bones Hyland.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And here's Payne. Still scoreless. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that time, also a missed shot.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
While we have a quick chance here, let's now take a look at some point guards who have been dead on target from the floor over the course of the past 10 games. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, number 1.
And he's been even more accurate with his shooting than he's been with his passing. Just a terrific percentage from the field.
You have to keep in mind, a lot of those shots are coming from the perimeter. To have that kind of field goal percentage from the point guard spot is pretty amazing.
Basket good off the assist from Allen. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter. Now here's Payne. Still yet to score. It's deflected.
Boy, impressive defense from top and twice on the pipe. Send it back.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. The wide open look here for Hyland. And again, Minnesota with the triple. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing team.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Hyland with it. 9 points last game out. From downtown. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Here's Durant. And that one good.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Hyland passes to Allen. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. 17 points for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Unloads from 13. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Fader on the way. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Timeout called. Cleveland. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Daniel Tice. Bam Adebayo comes in for Vanderbilt. Vassell, he's checked in for Lee. And it's Drew Holiday in for Payne. Marshall, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Woo-hoo-hoo. The burst of speed from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Put it on the deck, get to the cup.
Holiday, the pass to Adebayo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Adebayo's got 7.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Vassell. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Outside Durant from deep. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
From 13, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, what an absolute privilege to watch one of the greats do it. Kevin Durant, fearless.
And that one drops.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
And so it's Minnesota with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander led the way in the first half. He had 23 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
Their effort on the glass, absolutely key to setting the tone. They wanted to send a message with their physicality, and they wanted to dominate on both ends. A really terrific.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. We've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Toppin is out there with Kispert. And it's Thompson. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5 spot. Vassell. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the layup's good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 25 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Timberwolves foul. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, his first team foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
That free throw, no good. That one is no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Holiday. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
About 1 minute played here in the second half.
And you love how much Hart Bam plays with defensively, working overtime on that possession.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Cavaliers. They're trying to get in the playoffs here. If they stay the course, they will.
Well, I think for Cleveland, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
Robinson passes to Vassell. Now Adebayo. It's Vassell on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Adebayo. And Durant puts up a deep three. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Thompson outside. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's KD, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant is going to be remembered most for his prowess as a scorer. But, folks, we're talking about one of the most complete, passionate basketball players in the history of the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Toppin. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And Adebayo throws it down.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
For some t-shirts.
And Cleveland making a change here. Payne's checked in. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Drew Holiday. On defense, the Cavaliers. Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Payne. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Knocks down the three ball.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Payne dishes to Holiday. Going inside, Robinson. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Robinson's got 6.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Stolen by Robinson. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Here's Payne, and it's blocked. Thompson surveying the floor. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. Pocket 6. Here's Kispert. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And just feeding the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
Timberwolves leading by 12. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. A pass to Hartenstein. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, you see that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an excellent decision maker. Such a dependable catalyst for this offense.
And it's good. 2 points. Payne's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Vanderbilt's checked in for Adebayo. And Lee's subbed in for Vassell. And then for Minnesota, Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Josh Green comes in for Kispert. And Hawkins subbed in for Thompson. Timeout called the Cavaliers. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
1:33 left to play here in the third. Payne looking around. Shot clock at 6. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hawkins passes to Toppin. Down low. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
The Timberwolves haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
What's up?
That's good from Hawkins. The Cavaliers trail by 17. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And now we get a chance to check out Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. And he's also ranked 2nd in assists. Needless to say, an elite playmaker.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And it's Green with the jam.
Boy, the anticipation of Obi Toppin on that one. Gets the steal, gets him out in transition.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Durant is out there with Adebayo. Then it's Holiday. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Vassell in at the 2 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
Kevin Durant sees the game as well as any player. And with his size and vision, that combination is lethal.
Toppin kicks to Allen. He takes it in. Basket good.
Grayson Allen.
And the Timberwolves lead by 21. Here's Holiday. And GA starting next season, some big repeat penalties for teams well over the cap. That draft pick penalty is especially tough.
Yeah, I mean, if a team is over that $17.5 million mark twice in a 4-year span, their first-round draft pick falls to the end of the first round. That'll sting.
Pass to Green. Allen up top. Holiday against Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Hartenstein's checked in for Toppin. Thompson comes in for Josh Green. And Bones Highland subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Highland passes to Thompson. Shot clock at 3. Marshall can't hit.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Durant finds Holiday. Back to KD. Over Allen. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 7th assist in the game. Now Marshall. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
The line for the Timberwolves, Najee Marshall.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. So he comes up empty at the line. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Cleveland. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Fades back, and the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Hartenstein passes to Allen, and there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
At the top of the key, Thompson lets the 3 fly, gets the 3-pointer to fall. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
Well, this is his prototypical shot. Klay Thompson from 3.
Vassell against Thompson, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
First team foul. At the line for Cleveland, Devin Vassell.
The first one falls.
You watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
Timberwolves leading by 16. Highland passes to Allen. Here's Hartenstein. Thompson outside. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Vassell, the pass to Adebayo. Yep, that one goes.
And he has found the stroke, folks. Continues to knock down shot after shot. Perfection thus far.
Here's Marshall, and Adebayo sends it back.
Man, got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Timberwolves leading by 15. Here's Highland. From 13, and there's another one for the Timberwolves. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Here's Adebayo. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Adebayo's got 10 points in the quarter.
And he just battles hard in the post. Bam doesn't need a clean look to convert from that range.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Highland passes to Marshall. 5 on the clock. Allen, that's good.
Grayson Allen.
And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
For the Timberwolves.
Minnesota making some changes. Toppin comes in for Marshall. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Highland. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Shot from free throw range. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Durant. KD's got his third assist on the night. Gilgeous-Alexander against Holiday. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defense right on him. Count the basket.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. Really got to give it up here for the Timberwolves.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, they really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-gamer.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long. Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Marshall with it. Adebayo on him. And the wide open shot from Green. Here's Hartenstein. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Pass to Hawkins. Right at the free throw line. Offensive rebound. Over in the corner, Marshall. No good from the wing.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Lee outside. Back to Payne. Cleveland moving it around. 6 to shoot. Off target at the rim. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect the road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Clay, what was the key to the win tonight?
Just do it as a team. You know, it's not an individual effort. We're a real deep team this year. We got a lot of guys who would start on some good teams, so we just did it collectively.
Clay, great effort from everyone. Thanks again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
What it's worth, I could buy it.